I hope everyone's having an amazing day. So today I'm going to do my story time of my labor and delivery. I never done a story time before, so I'm kind of like, how do I do this? Now that we are in quarantine, I think it will be the perfect time to sit down and do a chit chat video and kind of talk to you guys. To start this video, I do want to say I hope that you and your family are safe and that you're staying home. It's hard right now, so if you're pregnant, if you're about to give birth, I am praying for you. I have you in my mind. Please stay home. Please stay safe. Try to not be around too many people. Try to not go out. And I hope you can distract yourself a little bit with this video. So without further ado, let's jump to my video. To start off, my name is Wildania and I am a first-time mom. So when I was 36 weeks, my doctor, well, let me tell you my birth plan first. So from the beginning, I knew that I wanted to have a natural birth. I didn't want no epidural or like induced. Like that was out of the picture. I was like, no, I'm gonna give birth naturally. She's gonna come out whenever she's ready. I'm not gonna rush her out. So I was pretty active during my pregnancy. I worked until the very end, literally. And I was pretty active. So I thought that because I was a first time mom, I was active and I was doing what I was supposed to do. And I actually did a video of how to induce labor naturally. That she was going to come out, right? I did not want to induce my labor, even though I had to. So everything was going fine until my 37-week appointment with my gynecologist. So he went, he checked me to see how much I was dilating. And he's like, you know what? I think you should get induced by next week. And I was just like, wait, next week? What are you talking about next week? So when he told me that he wanted to induce me, I was like, like a little effy about it. Like I didn't want to get induced because from the very beginning, I was like, this child is coming out not like naturally. My water's gonna break one day and I'm just gonna scare my husband and he's gonna take me to the hospital and things never go how you plan. But that's fine. So when he told me that, obviously he's a doctor, he knows better than I in certain aspects. Obviously I know my body better than anyone else, but when he told me that, I was like, I can try to induce myself. So I did a video about inducing yourself at home. I tried everything. I ate spicy food, I walked, I did everything on that video, right? She was not coming out. She was too comfortable in there. So I was like, you know what, when it was right after Labor Day, yeah, it was right after Labor Day. So that Saturday, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go just to see what they're gonna say, but I'm not gonna get induced. That's like, I read horrible things. I know people who got induced and they did not like the experience. And I wanted to have a very positive birth experience. So like right from the beginning, I was like, no, I don't want to get induced. I want everything natural. I want her to come out when she's ready. So the place that I go, so the gynecologists that I go, they're different doctors that work for him. I wanted him to like help me give birth. And from the beginning I was like so concerned. I was like, what if he's not there? Because he's never actually delivering, even though he's supposed to. So I wanted him to deliver my baby. But it was Labor Day and then he scheduled me to get induced on a Tuesday. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go just to see how much I have dilated, but I'm not gonna get induced. So I packed, everything was packed already, like, which I'm gonna do a video about what you really need because I think I overpacked for no reason. But anyway, that's another video. So I go in, it was like 6 months ago, so I'm trying to like backtrack everything. I got to the hospital, I was like, oh my god, this is like for real. Like I'm about to give birth. So I get there, everything is ready for me, they have a room for me. And I was just like, I wasn't even scared. Like in my mind I was like, oh, I'm gonna just go check how much I have dilated and then I'm gonna go home. That's it. That was on my mind, obviously. So I go in and my doctor is not even there. He's not even there. It's another doctor that I never in my life have seen. And I was just so pissed. I was like, what the fuck? So it was a female doctor. And once I arrived there and she checked me, she made me feel really comfortable. So I'm really, really lucky that she was there. She explained to me that she herself have been induced in all her pregnancies, and she's like so tiny and like small. And I was like, if she did it, I could do it. She's like, oh, I didn't even get an epidural. I did everything natural. And I was like, you know what? If she did it, she's a doctor and she's here to guide me, then I got this, you know? Like, I could do this. So I go in, I lay down, and they start like all this stuff, like the procedures of getting me induced. So I checked in like at around 9 o'clock. The name of the pill right here. So they gave me the pill, and another thing, I did not eat anything because again on my mind I was like, I'm not getting induced today. I'm just gonna go check to see if my baby's fine, but I'm not doing nothing else. So once I get to the hospital and I'm admitted and I'm already like there, I sent my husband to get me food because the doctor was like, we're gonna be here for a while. And I was like, oh my god, ew, wait, I'm gonna be here for a while. Okay. So I sent him to get me food, and then by the time they gave me the pill, it was already like 12 a.m. and I started getting contractions right away. Like, that was no joke. I started contracting. It was really small, but at the same time they were strong. The nurse was like, oh my god, you don't want no pain medication? I was like, no, I got this. Like, that's the thing, I didn't want any pain medications at all. Like, I wanted to do everything as natural as possible. By like 6 in the morning, I'm already like weak. Like, I'm tired. My mom and my husband are sleeping and I'm here like wide awake because Anila's heartbeat, my baby's heartbeat, went really, really fast. And like, I was just worried that something would happen. I was so concerned that the nurse kept checking on me, checking on the heartbeat. I was so uncomfortable too because I kept peeing. I had to pee so much. Like, I kept peeing so much. I don't know and I wasn't even nervous, which is a crazy part. Like, I was just so calm. But I was nervous at the fact that her heartbeat was fast. I was like, what's going on? You know, like, there's something you're not telling me. But she kept asking me questions and questions. I was like, okay, something is off. So by 6 in the morning, she's like, you know, I think that you're under stress even though you don't know it. So let's give you a pill so you can kind of ease down and relax. So that pill actually made me sleep for like 10 minutes. But it was kind of a pill that's like, you're like drugged, but you're still awake. I never had that in my life. So obviously I was like, oh my god, like, what is this? So they gave me that pill. And I remember it was like 6:30 something. And I was like, oh my, like, I was sleeping, but my mom's like, oh my god, my baby's heartbeat, like, is she good? Is she's fine? Is she healthy? Like, everything's gonna be fine. And then after like 7 o'clock, her heart went to normal. And that my medication was already fading off. Like, I was feeling every contraction. I was in so much pain. Mind you, so according, let me see, they kept checking me and I was only 3 centimeters dilated. Literally, I was not dilating at all. So I was contracting, but I was not dilating. But the problem was that when I kept waking up to pee, they didn't connect my contraction machine. So they were not able to really track how much I was contracting. Because at one point I told my husband, I told Carlos, like, listen, I'm dying. I can't take this pain. Like, I'm seriously gonna ask for the epidural. And I remember every time I would get a contraction, I would lift up the bed and lift it back down. Lift up the bed and lift it back down. And I used to sing a song from Money Heist. It's like a series on Netflix. That's the only thing that can be distracted. Like, I would laugh at myself, but then towards the end I was like, screw that, I can't even laugh, I can't even breathe. I would be like, I couldn't. I was so strong. So it's already like 7 something. By 8 o'clock, I was like, I can't take this pain. Like, I really cannot. Like, I was contracting every 15 seconds. The doctor told me I was only 3 centimeters dilated. Mind you, I haven't slept since like 2 days ago because on my mind I went just to check how much I was dilating, not to give birth. So I was really tired. Was like so anxious at this point because I was like, okay, I'm tired. Her heart rate was really fast. I haven't dilated at all. And let me tell you, Google is your worst enemy in moments like that because I kept just looking up at like bad experiences based on induced labor. So I'm like, oh my god, what if they had to do a C-section on me? I really don't want a C-section. I want everything natural. I don't want that, you know? And like on my mind, I was already stressing. I was starting to stress. So by like 8:15, I was like, I don't care what my mom said. I don't care what Carlos says. I'm getting an epidural right now. Give me that shit. Because I couldn't take the pain. My mom was like, no, don't get it, don't get it. My husband was like, no, don't get it, don't get it. You come take this pain and you tell me not to get it. Ah. So at that point, literally, like, I had trained my mind not to think of an epidural. Like, that was out of the picture. That was out of, like, the whole situation. But I couldn't take the pain. Like, it was so strong. I was weak and I was tired at the same time. And I was only 3 centimeters dilated. So, hello. So I go in, I signed some, like, I didn't sign papers actually. I didn't sign any papers. So I go in and I was like, I need an epidural, like, please give it to me. So on my mind, I was all messed up with this one. On my mind, I thought that once they injected you on your back, that's it. Like, you did nothing else, that you will get numb right away. I was wrong. So they injected me, they came, the guy came, and I was contracting really bad. He's like, oh, I'm gonna inject you when you contract. Like, there's no stopping here. Like, we cannot tell her to hold up and don't contract. This, you still had to take the pain. So like, I get in position. I'm like I'm like not breathing because I don't want you to mess up my back either. So I'm not breathing, and then I go, relax, relax. This child wants to come out. So I'm sitting down. I'm holding a pillow. I remember everything clearly. And he injects the needle on my back. He's like, oh, I'll be right back because I need to bring the epidural for you. You need to bring what? So what is that I have on my back? He's like, oh no, we had to prepare fresh for every patient. And I'm like, I'm dying. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Like, I couldn't take the pain. Like, on my mind, I was like, take the pain away from me. That's all I wanted. I wanted the pain to go away. That's all I wanted. I wanted to birth my child normally, but I was like, God has a plan for me, and if I can take the pain, it's for a reason. If she's stressed, I don't want her to be more stressed. I have read that if you get an epidural, the baby's not under that much stress. So I was like, oh, I'm only 3 centimeters, but they still did it, even though they're supposed to do it at 6. So that was at 8:15 that they checked me, that I was 3 centimeters. So they put the epidural on me at 8:25, I would say. By 8:40, no, before 8:40, I was like, I need to push. Like, I can't wait for this guy to bring me the epidural. I need to push right now. So I just felt like a pressure. Like, if I couldn't hold it. The doctor, mind you, the doctor just checked me at 8:15, and I was only 3 centimeters dilated, according to her. So I'm like, Carlos, I need to push. And I remember, like, I had such a strong urge to push that I couldn't even call the nurse. So my husband goes outside and he's like, she needs to push. Everybody's looking at him like, what is wrong with this guy? So when he comes back, my mom pressed the button. I was like, I need to push right now. Call my doctor. She comes in the room and she's like, what do you mean you need to push? I have someone giving birth right now. I need to leave at 9 o'clock. And I was like, I don't care who you have, but I need to push at this moment right now. And when she checks me, boom, her hair's already there. Literally, she's like literally right there. Mind you, my epidural never came. So I'm feeling absolutely everything. She's like, oh shoot. She puts the glove. All the nurse comes in like rushing and put the table right in front of my legs. Push my leg up. I wanted to record everything. And it happened so fast that my camera didn't even catch me giving birth. I was stressed about that too. But at that point I was like, I need to push. So as I'm push, it's 8:43. Oh my God, I get goosebumps because I remember everything. So it's 8:43 and she's like, oh my gosh, it's for real. She's here already. And we're doing kind of like practice pushes, but she's almost out. So my husband sees her here. She's like, oh my gosh, she's right there. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh my God. Oh my God. So, she's like, oh, push. And I was pushing, like, if you see my video, I'm going to link the video right here. I was pushing, I guess, incorrectly. Because, hello, I'm a first-time mom. And the nurse is like, don't scream. Okay, I will try not to. I will take note. So, at the same time, I was, like, feeling absolutely everything. There was a point that I felt like someone took, like, a lighter and was just, like, burning my vagina. Like, literally, I felt like her head. It was insane. And then I remember pushing and pushing, and then when it was like, if after like the third push, her head came out, and she had her umbilical cord around her neck. She's like, oh, okay, wait. She's like, wait. And try to hold my push, because when you don't have an epidural, you feel absolutely everything. So I was able to control my pushes, obviously, because I was literally feeling absolutely everything. When she told me to wait, and I saw her like kind of like doing something with her, I was like, oh shoot, like something is wrong. And then by 8:53, at night I was born. It was literally the quickest and fast labor ever. Like literally, I pushed her out in less than 10 minutes. It was crazy. Like anyone that was like near me at that time, and like we have a group chat. It was like, what? You just told me you were 3 centimeters like 10 minutes ago. What the heck happened? And I seriously do not understand how I went from 3 centimeters to completely dilated up to 10 centimeters in less than 20 minutes. But I am happy that, you know, I had a positive experience with induced labor. I know not that many people had that experience. Unfortunately, my sister-in-law had the same pills that they gave me, and she didn't have a positive experience. But again, everybody's different. Every experience is different. Are not always going to end how you want, but that's perfectly fine, because as long as you're healthy and the baby's healthy, that's all that matters. I would show you my princess, but she's actually taking a nap, hence why I was able to do this video, because that little baby has so much energy. She's about to be 7 months in 3 days. It took me a long time to get this video, and I am so sorry. It has been crazy. I am going to do like a 6 month postpartum update, because I feel like a lot of people don't talk about the after giving birth part. You give birth, you watch all these videos like, oh, what to pack for your hospital bags and this and that, but girl, after you push that baby, the least thing you care is what you're gonna wear. So I'm gonna do a video about that and show you guys what you really need. Don't go on Amazon and buy crazy shit that you don't need. No, don't do that, because you're gonna need money for diapers. But yeah, I had a really positive experience with induced labor. I couldn't get an epidural even though I got injected with a needle for no reason. But again, everything happens for a reason. Um, and I am just happy that everything happened how it happened. She was born 6 pounds and 13 ounces. I'm not going to say much because I want to do another video. And do your own research. Talk to your doctor. Hopefully that doctor is there to deliver your baby. But I did have a good experience with the doctor that was there at the moment, because she guided me really well. And she was very patient. And she was very kind and sweet. And I'm so grateful. Right now, I pray for every pregnant woman that are out there with the virus going around. Please stay safe. I know there's few things that I have heard that the laws are changing when it comes to your partners being there, or your mom being there when you're giving birth. But I will have you on my mind, and I hope that you have a safe delivery and a healthy baby. If you have any questions, you can comment below or follow me on Instagram. I'm more than happy to help you. Motherhood is the most beautiful thing in this entire world. Like, it changed your life to like a whole nother level. I feel like I'm a completely different person than I was 7 months ago, and I'm just grateful that I'm able to experience this. I'm in love with my daughter. We are in love with our daughter, and it's beautiful. Having a child would definitely change your life for the better. You want to be a better person. You want to achieve better things. And that was my labor and delivery experience. I hope you enjoyed my story time. I hope you were able to distract yourself a little bit from everything that is going on in the world. And if you're not subscribed to my channel and you want to see more content, please subscribe, and I will see you on my next video. Take care.